CBS KCAL News, Los Angeles.
Welcome to KCAL News at 11 on CBS Los Angeles, also streaming on CBS News Los Angeles. I'm Rachel Kim. Let's take a look at where the two major firefights in SoCal stand right now. The Palisades fire is holding at 23,700 acres. It is 19% contained. Now this morning, we know that 8 people were killed in that fire. In the Eaton fire, up 5%, it's burned more than 1,000 acres and killed at least 16 people. We're seeing more strong winds today across Southern California, but fortunately nothing like last week. Let's get a first check of our next weather with meteorologist Paul Diano. And Paul, we need that rain.
We do need rain. That is something that's not going to change. We're going to stay dry. We need these winds to die down. That is something that is going to change at 3 o'clock this afternoon. The wind warnings and watches and advisories expire. Doesn't help us right now. Right now, critical fire danger because of this. These are not air temperatures. These are current wind gusts. Simi Valley, Santa Clarita, Porter Ranch, Ojai, and Camarillo, northwestern LA County, eastern Ventura County. You are the bullseye of today's wind event, and it is going to be rough for the next couple hours. Air quality alert continues until 7 o'clock this evening for the blowing dust and blowing ash. So windy for a few more hours, but we hope and pray that no new fires start, because in winds like that, they could spread quickly. Highs today will be in the upper 60s and low 70s. Rachel, back to you.
Paul, thank you so much. More help for fire victims as FEMA opens a disaster recovery center in Pasadena. KCAL News reporter Luzelia Caballero is there live in Pasadena with more on the help people are seeking there. Luzelia.
Good morning. We have seen so many people, a line of cars just coming in consistently at this disaster recovery site in Pasadena. Lots of Eaton fire victims who have just lost everything. Some emotional, others composed, but of course all seeking help, seeing what they're qualified for, and FEMA specialists are on site to help answer some of those questions and ease some of those concerns. Behind me are actually a bunch of people sitting down just waiting to get called. And you know, we've talked to so many people, and while their needs are different, all of them have one similar question. What can we actually get help with? What can FEMA do for us and for our families? Well, the answer is simple. We can tell you there is actually a lot that FEMA can provide help with, like buying food, buying water, diapers, baby formula. And so many people left with just the clothes on their back. So FEMA can also help with immediate funds to purchase clothing for you and your family. Also, they can help with hotel costs, rental assistance, financial help to repair damage to homes that are left standing, or even add to funds needed to replace homes. We also talked to several people who lost everything, as we mentioned, in several fires, and they're just hoping to get any form of assistance they can to help them get back on their feet.
We were able to get a hotel the first night, the night we were evacuated, and then
will stop, and soon the hostages will return home to their families. The elements of this deal were what I laid out in detail this past May, which was embraced by countries around the world and endorsed overwhelmingly by the UN Security Council. The deal is structured in 3 phases. Phase 1 will last 6 weeks. It includes a full and complete ceasefire, withdrawal of Israeli forces from all the populated areas of Gaza, and the release of a number of hostages held by Hamas, including women and elderly and the wounded.